Hey guys, Josh here and welcome back to Rune Factory 5. So a few days ago, Ludmila moved into town and she opened her flower shop. However, I never had the chance to go there since last time it was a festival, so the shops were closed. And yesterday we had a meteor shower, so I was really busy with that, so I didn't get the chance to check out the flower shop. So that's one of the things I want to do today. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna do some gardening and doing some chores and just a few basic things. So I don't think there's gonna be any spoilers in this video. If there is any spoiler, I'll make sure to put some timestamps and I'll make sure to let you know beforehand. So if you guys have missed the last video, I made a tips and tricks videos on what to do when there's a meteor shower. And basically you can get these meteor seeds. So these ones are gonna grow huge corns that are very valuable and that can also give you some special equipment. So I'm gonna make sure I water these. Also, one thing I would like to do today, so since I started playing, I never really took the time to look into my soil quality and like really take care of my soil to get the best crops. So that's something I would like to do today. I'm gonna buy a magnifying glass, check if my soil is doing good and if there's anything I can do to improve it. And I'm also gonna try to farm some crystal fragments and hopefully I can improve the stats or the size of my soil. So yeah, it's gonna be a farming day mostly. As you can see in the last few days, I didn't get too much time for like gardening and stuff. So there's lots of like holes and patches in my garden that I'm gonna have to like just plant some new stuff in. Also, there was a typhoon not too long ago, so lots of stuff died. Also, I don't know if my voice is kind of weird this morning. I just usually I record at night, but today I'm recording in the morning, so I feel like my voice is a little bit different, but I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. Picking up the photo is so satisfying. If you hold A, it's just gonna pick up everything very easily. Also, my monsters started giving me better products, so now I get this bigger milk, this good milk, and the wool, so they're quite a lot more valuable. Also, this egg is pretty good. There's really a huge difference in value. I remember I think like the small milk sells for 260, but this one sells for 500. So once your relationships with your monsters get a tiny bit better, your products just go up so much in value. So oops. And they're always running around so fast. Sometimes they're hard to brush. And I'm gonna shave this one and yeah, get lots of wools every day. So my two monster barns on my soil dragon are full. I can still expand them, but yeah, I have two small barns that are full. And then I'm gonna go to my fire farm dragon and I have two other barns there. So I have 4 farm dragons for now. I have the soil, fire, ice, and wind. And I think there's still more that you can unlock later on. And I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit more deeper, and once I figure everything out, I'll probably make a video about it, but I'm not too sure quite yet what is the difference between the different farm dragons. But as I said, I'm gonna buy a magnifying glass today, so maybe I can check all the base soil of the different farms and see, maybe we can find some difference there. So here I've got my killer griffon that I got in the last video and this little bee. So the bee actually gives you honey every day, which is pretty good. And I'm not sure if I have anything in this barn right here. Yeah, no, this one is still empty, so that's pretty much it for my monsters. Alright, so it's almost 9 a.m. so I'm gonna go to the shops now. I just want to see if we've got any requests here. No. So let's just recap what I have to do. I need to ship a 5 level crop or higher. I need to get everybody's friendship to level 5, so I still need to work on that. I need to level up the restaurant. I don't have enough seed points for this. I need 2,000 seed points. I have 1,300 right now, so I'm gonna do that soon, but not today. Same thing for the forge. And I need to harvest the toy herb, so maybe I can buy some toy herb seeds today. And I need to give a squid to Cecil, so maybe we can try to get some squid today after we're done with our gardening. So I'm gonna go first of all to the flower shop. So it's gonna be my first time. So the flower shop is right there. This used to be an empty building, so it's now decorated with plenty of flowers. Let's check the schedule. So yeah, it's from 9 to 6. And on holidays, it's from 9 to 1. So let's check it out. So there it is. It looks pretty cute. Just a nice little flower shop. And there's a little bed here, so Ludmila lives here, and then she has her little kitchen here. Can you cook in people's kitchen? No, you can't. I know that in A Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, you could cook in other people's kitchens, but that's not something you can do in Rune Factory. But yeah, this flower shop looks pretty good. Lots of little flowers with shelves, and yeah, pretty cute. Oh, the door just... Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just see what you can buy from here. So you can buy toy herb seeds. So once I ship my first toy herbs, well, I shipped toy herbs before, but I need to ship another one for the request. I'm gonna be able to unlock other seeds. So for now, maybe I can buy 12 of these. And then over here we've got lots of different products, so I'm gonna go over each product because I know some of you guys might be new to Rune Factory, and these are pretty much the same as in Rune Factory 4, but I'm just gonna go through everything one by one. So these first two right here will nourish the soil a little bit and improve the growth rate, so it'll make your crops grow a bit faster. And this one right here will improve the quality of your soil. So basically, if you use this, you're gonna be able to get higher level crops. And this one will make your crops more resilient and prevent your crops from wilting. And this one will make your crops bigger. So if you plant 4 crops in a little 2x2 square, you're gonna be able to get giant crops. And I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the stats of my crops. So I'm gonna buy the magnifying glass, and then I'm gonna come back and see if I need any of these. But for sure, I want to try the giant crops things. They're quite expensive, but that's something I like to try. And here you can buy the different flowers. So there's just toy herb for now, but yeah, so that's it for the flower shop, and I'm gonna unlock more things as I complete requests. And now let's go to the general store, buy some other seeds, and I want to buy the magnifying glass as well. So on this first page right here, just like in Rune Factory 4, you can buy a sword seed and a shield seed, and they will allow you to actually grow swords and shields, but I'm not 100% sure how they work exactly and how you can get like better equipment from them. But yeah, that's something you can do. I'm gonna look into this a little bit later. And here's all the crops I've unlocked so far. I'm growing lots of strawberries because Beatrice likes them, so they're pretty good for gifts. They grow well in spring and autumn. They're gonna grow in summer as well. So most crops grow in all seasons in Rune Factory, so it's not like in Star of Seasons where you have to grow them in a certain season, but it's just gonna make it easier and they will grow better. So let me find something that grows well in summer. Alright, so I think I'm gonna buy some sweet potatoes, so they're pretty good for summer. Maybe I can buy, I don't know, like 24, and let's buy some pepper as well. Let's not spend too much money on this. Maybe like this, that should be pretty good. So if you go on the third page, we've got some various different things, mostly things that are used for cooking, but also, as I said earlier, I want to buy the magnifying glass, so let's get this. And on this last page you can buy just some different produce. And then every day I try to go to the bakery, and I'm gonna buy recipe bread to learn new recipes, but also I'd like to buy a new outfit. So once you upgrade the bakery, they're gonna start selling some clothing. So I already bought quite a few different outfits. There's a casual outfit that I already bought all the colors. Then there's a formal outfit. Then there's soldier style. There's heavy armor style. And then there's red armor style. And then blue wizard, green wizard. There's also a purple wizard, which I've already bought, and then there's like swimsuit, pajamas, but I bought all of that stuff already. So what I would like to do, so since the wizard style I've already seen it, a formal style I'm not sure what it looks like, but I think I only have money for one outfit today. So I'm thinking maybe soldier style or heavy armor style or red armor style. You know what, let's try heavy armor. I want to see what that looks like. That's 30,000, so I'm just gonna have 10,000 left. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for today's spending. Oh no, actually, let me just buy the recipe bread. Yeah, I think I was overdue for that. I'm learning so many new recipes, so I'm gonna check if there's any good equipment I could craft. But first I want to check out my new armor, my new heavy armor, and see how that looks like. So let's see, and it's like this. I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't match with my turtle shield. I don't really like that shield too much, but yeah, so that's the heavy armor style. Looks pretty good, but actually, you know what? I don't like it too much. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for Dog's outfit today. I don't wear this one a lot, so I'm gonna wear this. And let's plant our new crops. Actually, before we do that, I just want to use my magnifying glass and show you guys if you're not familiar with Rune Factory. So it's pretty much the same as in Rune Factory 4, so you can check the stats of your crops. I'm sorry, it's all in Japanese right now, but basically you can see the level of the crops. You can also see mostly on the left side is going to be the base stats for the soil, and then on the right side you're going to get the current stats. So you've got the speed at which it's going to grow, then you've got the quality, like the value, and then you've got the size, and then you've got the number, so you can get more than one crop when you harvest them. So as you can see, each square has a different stat. So for example, this one, the growth speed is at 3.11, whereas the other ones are like, they're all around the 1. So I'm not sure, I might have used some item here at one point to increase it. Actually, I'm not too sure. And also you can see the HP. So right now they all have 197 HP. But if this goes down to 0, the crop is gonna die. And I used to have an apple tree here that I actually got during the last live stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I didn't have the magnifying glass at the time, and yeah, it seems like it just died, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to get another one. Also, one thing you can do so sometimes it's kind of annoying to have to use like an extra tool to see your stats. So one thing you can do, I'm just gonna have to unequip it, I think. Just gonna have to remove it like this. And so basically, if you improve your tools, you can actually put the effects of the magnifying glass on something else. So for example, if I take my watering can, where's my watering can? Right here. And then I put the magnifying glass here. The effects of the magnifying glass are actually gonna be on my watering can. So now whenever I have my watering can and I go over my soil, it's gonna show me my stats, so I don't have to bother with like a different tool, because there's already so many tools. So that's quite useful. So let's take a look at how my crops are doing here. So as you can see, these strawberries, like the HP is at, oh, this one is at 0, so I think it's gonna wilt, I guess. And these ones are at 9, 11, they're all very low. And that's because the strawberries are crops that you can harvest multiple times. So that's what I said earlier, so that's not really good. And everything else is quite low overall. I want to check my fodder, because the fodder is something... Actually, the fodder is not doing too bad. Well, yeah, it's not that good either. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna have to do... Also, you can pick up the grass. And there's a little fertilizer that you put in here, a little compost bin, and if you have grass in there, it's gonna improve the quality of your soil, the health of your soil a little bit every day. But yeah, I'm thinking in the future, like I'm still not an expert on soil, but when I figure everything out and I understand things better, I'm probably gonna make a video, like a guide, and try to put it into nice words for everybody to understand. But for now, what I'm gonna do... So you know what? I'm gonna try to increase the health of these strawberries right here. And one thing I think you can do that you could do in Rune Factory 4, if you have dead grass and you put it here. So right now, for example, this one is at 11, 9, 12, and 14. And then I'm gonna do this. And then as you can see, 29, 31, 34, 32. So that's a good way to improve the health of your soil if I don't want my strawberries to die. So I'm gonna do this one more time. So right here I've got 3 grass. So let's see, let's do this. So 81, 84, 82, 79. So that's pretty good. So what I'm gonna try to do now, I'm gonna use this one to make them bigger. So as you can see now on the right side, there's a 0.31, so that's a bonus I get for the size. But I'm not sure how many I should use if I actually want to get the giant crop. So maybe I can try to put another one here. So now they have a 0.63 bonus for the size. So I don't know if that's enough or not. And I'm gonna try to improve the health of these ones as well. So they went from 0 to 50, which is already pretty good. So yeah, basically if you've never played a Rune Factory game before, trying to take care of your crops, it could be a little bit overwhelming. And even for me, like I'm not an expert right now, but I know I'm gonna get used to it. So I'm just gonna till everything, and as you can see, as soon as I do, my monsters are helping me to water. Unfortunately, there's no one watering in the center, as that monster was a little bit too tired. Alright, so now let's plant everything. I have a few leftover seeds, so I'm actually gonna plant everything. I have 1 potato. I think for the strawberries I'm gonna wait for autumn because it grows better in autumn. So let me plant all of my pepper. Alright, and I don't have too much space left here, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna go to my other farms. Also, as I said earlier, I want to see if there's any difference in the base stats for the different farm dragons. So as you can see, everything is just at 1 here, so nothing changed here. And this one also, everything is at 1 point. And now the wind dragon, which has a really tiny field, but everything is at 1.2. So I'm not too sure why they all have a different size of field. So this one is really, really small, but the soil is not better for it. Yeah, but you know what? Maybe I can plant my sweet potatoes here. It's a pretty cute field. So now I'm just gonna till everything. And as you can see, you get stuff popping up on your farm every few hours, every few seconds. It's already getting messy again. I've got this rock that just popped in. So I've got this right here, and I think that should be enough to plant all the seeds I had left. No, actually that's not gonna be enough. So let's plant the sweet potatoes. So yeah, I'm really not sure what's the difference between the different farm dragons so far. Alright, so this field is all good for now. So what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna try to farm some crystal fragments. Usually when I do that, okay, actually let me just ask my monster to stop moving. I don't want him to kill all of the monsters for me. So basically you can get 1 drop per monster, and yeah, so I can try to get some crystal fragments and just other items that are gonna be useful in general. So yeah, using the seed circle, so that's pretty straightforward. And yeah, so that's something I like to do when I have some remaining time in my day, just to try to farm some fragments. And then, so as you can see right here, I got a fire crystal fragment. And I think the fire crystal are to improve the growth rate of your crops. And the type of crystal fragments that you're gonna get depend on the monsters. And for the most part, they're just linked to the area where you're gonna find these monsters. So right here, we're close to the lava cave. So most of the monsters here are gonna give you fire crystals. Whereas if you go in the plains, in like the forest, these ones are gonna give you just like the basic soil crystal. So, and I'm running out of RP. Actually, the seed circle uses a lot of RP, so I'm just gonna drink this hot chocolate. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that for the rest of the day. Alright, so I'm running out of RP and food, but I'm now at 14 fire crystal fragments. And for the soil fragment, I have 10. Right now I've got 9 plus 1. So yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for today. And I'm just gonna show you guys how you can actually make crystals using the crystal fragments. So it's now the next day, so I want to show you the crystal shop quickly. And it's raining, so I'm not gonna have to water my crops. So let me just see how these are doing. So as you can see, their health is good, everything else still good. So as you can see, every day the HP of the crop actually goes down a little bit. So these strawberries were at 50 yesterday, and now they're already at 47. So yeah, it goes down every day. And I think I forgot to water 1 seed yesterday because this one is still like this. So while I'm waiting for the shop to open, I'm just gonna try to get a few extra crystal fragments. So if I can get maybe 2 or 3 crystals in total, that would be pretty good. Alright, so I'm back home now, and I have 7 plus 9 plus 9. And I think, if I'm not wrong, I already had some crystal in my chest. So yeah, I do have 1 fire crystal here, plus 1 fragment there. I also have 1 ice crystal. This one actually makes it rain on your farm. Alright, so let's go to the crystal shop. Alright, so I think I just need to wait for Heinz to go upstairs. Yeah, I just need to wait. So if you speak to Lucas, you can buy some spells and rune abilities. But if actually you want to make crystals, you need to speak with Heinz. But I'm not sure why he doesn't want to work now. So that's one thing that's kind of annoying me with Rune Factory 5. They've actually improved this a tiny bit in the last update, but a lot of people are not working during their working hours for some reason. Murakumo is the worst at this, but Heinz as well. So I'm just gonna follow him and wait until he gets back to work. I wish there was a way to like take a nap or let time pass, because it's almost 11 now and Heinz is still here shopping and he's not getting to work. Okay, so it's now 12 and he's still not moving, so I'm gonna try to come back later in the day. Alright, so I got a few more fragments. It's 1 p.m. Let's see if Heinz is finally getting to work. So you know what? Heinz is actually at the bakery, so I'm not sure when he's gonna get to work. And the shop actually closes at 6 p.m. so let's just hope he comes back before then. I'm just gonna grab some food to replenish my RP, and I'm gonna try to get more fragments. Oh, also I have squid here. I needed to give squid to Cecil, right? So I'm gonna try to go do that. Alright, so let's give the squid to Cecil and see if we get any good reward for that. So to get our reward, we're gonna have to come back here and then let's see what we get. So I just got a round off, which cures some status effect and also gives you some HP. Alright, so it's now past 3 p.m. and Heinz is finally getting to work. So I have quite a bit of fire crystal fragments right now. So let's see how many crystals I can make. Alright, so fire crystals. So you need 5 crystal fragments. Sorry, I think I said 10 earlier, but you need just 5 crystal fragments to make one. So let's make as much as I can. Alright, so let's see. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 fire crystal, which is a lot more than I thought I would be able to make. And I've got 2 soil crystals. So now let's go back to our farm dragon and let's check the growth rate. So most of them are around 1 or 150, but we're gonna take one that has 1. So these squares right here, their growth rate, their speed is just 1.00. So I'm gonna give as many fire crystals as I can and let's see what kind of improvement we can get. So it actually takes 5 fire crystals to improve it 1 time, so I'm just gonna be able to do it once. Alright, so now let's take a look and see if there's any difference. So as you can see now, if you look on the right side, there's a 2.0 bonus. So the growth rate has increased quite a lot. Alright guys, so I think that's gonna be pretty much it for today. I'm gonna keep farming some crystals. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please click like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Rune Factory content like this. And I'm gonna see you all in the next video.